Now back to our championship mat, and coming up, the 119-pound championship between Jason Silverstein of New Jersey and Blair Academy. The first of two wrestlers from Blair Academy that we'll be seeing in these championship finals, and he'll be facing John Burke from New Baltimore, Michigan, Anchor Bay High School. He was the Division I state champion this year in Michigan, and two wrestlers with a lot of off-season experience going head-to-head here. And Blair Academy not too far down the road from you folks out there in District 11, Ed. And Silverstein, obviously a guy you know very well.
Yes, Jay's an excellent wrestler, well coached. Jeff Buxton, without a doubt, one of the finest coaches in the country, if not the, with his staff. His kids are very, very disciplined, and you know, you said it right away, Rob. Both these kids, a lot of off-season experience. You could see just about anything coming out of this bout.
Well, John Burke was a state champion this year in Division I in Michigan, third in the state as a junior, state runner-up as a sophomore, and he has a twin brother, Daryl Burke, who is in his corner coaching. Daryl would be competing in these championships also. Didn't quite qualify for this tournament. He was also, like his twin brother John, a three-time state place winner, fourth and third twice. Didn't quite make the cut for qualifying for this field, but certainly John Burke, as we get a stoppage here to adjust the equipment, certainly feels good with Daryl in his corner, and they have been great workout partners all their lives, not just over at Anchor Bay High School.
I'm sure it was pretty interesting over Thanksgiving with those boys at the table, find out who got more stuffing.
No question about it. And no score so far, over a minute wrestled. Jason Silverstein in the navy blue singlet with the big letters in Blair on the back, and John Burke in the black and white singlet on your left as we look at them. And our official, Dino White, looking over the action as they get toward the edge of the mat there, and Burke trying to drag Silverstein back in, and they go off the edge.
Both wrestlers right now basically jockeying for position, looking for an opening, not wanting to make a bad shot. Silverstein a little bit of a high crotch for a second, but they're trying to get one another stepping, and the hand fighting and the changing in leads, as you can see, both wrestlers really well accomplished. Nice shot by Silverstein.
Silverstein just warned for stalling by Dino White, our official, and he comes right in on the single leg to the high crotch and gets the takedown.
That was nice. Came in, kind of split his hands, which is one of those rules you try not to break, but he basically just cut double and dumped him back for 2 points. Timing was
Burke
perfect.
almost got out, but he ran out of time, and it's still 2-0 in favor of Jason Silverstein of New Jersey as we go to the second period. Silverstein with the choice, and he'll start the second period in the down position and try for the escape right off the bat. This is the third of 14 matches you'll be seeing in the National High School Wrestling Championships for the 8th straight year. A record turnout for this outstanding event. 676 wrestlers 2 days ago started this event. We're down to the final 28 as a potentially dangerous situation is called by Dino White. And Rob Sherrill, Ed Ferraro, and George Von Benko bringing you the action. And we're back to a fresh start, and now Burke with the legs in, Silverstein trying to stand up, and almost a potentially dangerous situation there, but Burke drags him back down.
Burke definitely established himself with the legs. Nice position, knee out, hips up, trying to work power halves. Silverstein just trying to get to his feet, does very nicely. Throws that leg by. 1 point escape, making the score 3-0 Silverstein.
3-0 now is the lead for Jason Silverstein with a minute 10 left to go in the second period. Now trying for the outside single.
That's explosive. He just, up top, little fishing around, bang, right in, took the single leg, right to his back, 2 points, takedown, Burke with the escape.
5-0 the lead for Silverstein, and the escape makes it 5-1, but Boy, really a major league finish on that outside single, and one you see a lot of college wrestlers doing.
Yeah, Jay is he's very explosive. He kind of puts you to sleep a little bit with a little bit of hand fighting, and when he goes, you know he's going because he'll be there.
5-1 now, the lead in favor of Jason Silverstein of Blair Academy. Jason, the national prep champion in 1996, and the year prior to that was 5th in the New Jersey Public High School state tournament. It was a 3-year New Jersey state qualifier. Now a stall warning issued against John Burke, and right in on the double leg is Jason Silverstein. That makes it 7-1, final seconds of the second period.
What a finish. My God, it doesn't get better than that. You run that one back, kids. That's the way you finish a double. Shoulder in, right to the mat. That was sweet.
Very deep in on that shot, and really no chance for Burke to react.
All right, now I'm going to give you the well-scouted Jason Silverstein. On his feet, you will watch him take a little half a step back, and he times his opponent coming into him, and that's where that explosion takes place. It's beautiful. It's his trademark, and he's terrific with it.
Start of the third period, and the escape by Burke, and it looks like maybe Jason hyperextended that elbow a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of kick free there, and Silverstein, an adorable wrestler.
Still a pretty comfortable lead for Jason Silverstein here. 7-2 the score. We just started the third period. John Burke stood up right away and kicked out for the escape, and in so doing looked like Jason Silverstein hyperextended that left elbow a little bit, but now we've stopped the injury time and we'll go back to it on the feet. 1:50 left to go.
Sometimes you just get like that little stinger, and it really scares you. You're not sure what's happening, and then you feel things come back, and that's always a great sign. You don't want to see any of these kids injured. They have great careers ahead of them.
Now John Burke trying to get some inside position, but now Silverstein on the reshot, up on the high crotch, switches off to the double and gets his third takedown of the match.
He gets in on that single. His chest is so tight to the leg, and he cuts double, and all of his direction is through the man. My God, that's hard to stop. Jason's looking real tough on his feet. John Burke, little defense on that earlier shot, and Silverstein reshot for the takedown for a 2-point takedown, leading 9-3 now with that cutting him loose.
That takedown made it 9-2 in favor of Jason Silverstein, and the escape makes it 9-3 as they go off the edge. 57 seconds left to go in the match. At 9-3, the score in favor of Jason Silverstein. And it looks like the East Coast is going to make it 3 for 3 in National High School Wrestling Championships. 45 seconds now left to go.
You know, it's funny you mention that, Rob. You watch in between the rounds, and you see what goes on, and you watch the kids. You know, it becomes from state to state to, like you said, the East Coast. You see the kids bonding together. You know, this sport brings it out, and this tournament brings out all of that. There's another deep shot by Silverstein. Run him over. That was Joe Williams' freight train double style. That was beautiful.
Right to the back, and he got a takedown and back points, combination move. 15 seconds left to go, and it's now 13-3, the score. And Jason Silverstein looking at a major decision right now with 13 seconds left to go.
Almost a sense of unfairness. John Burke really didn't get an opportunity to get his motor running. Jason Silverstein was just like a cheap suit. He's been all over him. Just his offense has been tremendous, and that's very, very difficult to stop.
Final seconds ticking down here in the 119-pound championship match, and that'll do it. 13-3, a major decision for Jason Silverstein of Blair Academy, New Jersey, and he is the National High School Wrestling Champion at 119 pounds. Second place to John Burke of New Baltimore, Michigan, and Anchor Bay High School. Next, we'll be going to the awards ceremony for the 112-pound All-Americans. The top 8 finishers here in this National High School Wrestling Championships earn All-America status. So with the addition of the 215-pound weight class this year, we added 8 All-Americans to our honor roll this year, from 104, as we've awarded in previous years, to 112 this year. So 8 additional wrestlers get the chance to say, I'm a National High School Wrestling All-American. Well, in a minute, we'll be talking to George Von Benko, and in fact, he's ready right now with Jason Silverstein, our 119-pound champion.
Thank you very much. The champion here at the 8th Annual National High School Wrestling Championships at 119 pounds out of the state of New Jersey, Jason Silverstein. And Jason, all I can say is offensively tonight, you were just explosive. You got in on the single leg a couple times, the double, and I mean, you just jumped on him right from the get-go.
That was my whole plan from the start. I'm pretty good on my feet, and I use that to my advantage a lot. The kid, he stood up a lot. It's kind of hard for me to keep him down, so I just used my takedowns to win the match, basically.
So you let him go and just went after him again?
Yeah.
You were so explosive, though. When you get in on that single leg, and I heard the commentators commenting when you get in on the double leg, you just get chest up so close to him that you just take him down so quickly. You're pretty explosive.
My belief is if I get another shot, I'm not going to let it go. I have to finish it, so I try my best to finish it, and it means being explosive. It means being explosive.
You're going on to college wrestling. You're going on to Purdue. You're looking forward to that?
Yeah. Jesse Reyes is a great coach. Looking forward to working with him, and hope to do this national championship.
Congratulations once again. The champion at 119 pounds, Jason Silverstein from New Jersey. Back to you guys at the table.